Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I am going through two books that we got from the library to find science projects for Trinity, Michael, and I to do this weekend. She really loves science projects. We've made GAC and Oobleck and all kinds of other things when she's been with us. So now we're ready to move on to some other projects. The last time she was here, she went through library books and was picking out different projects she would like to complete in the future. One of the ones that she focused in on was homemade ice cream, and I'll show you that one in just a bit. Like I mentioned, these are library books, so if your library doesn't have them, then you may want to go ahead and order them online. I'm sure they're on Amazon. I haven't checked it out, but I'm almost positive that they are. I mean, after all, isn't everything on Amazon? But anyway, you can see this one is by Janice Van Cleve, and we have this one, Utterly Amazing Science. This is the one that she was most fascinated with because of the pop-ups and flaps. She just really got a kick out of messing around with those. And she kind of went through the whole book, but we focused on what she's studying in school right now, which is the water cycle. So you can see we talked a little bit about water vapor and liquid to solid, that kind of stuff. So this is the project that she wanted to do the next time she comes to our house, and it's called Nearly Instant Ice Cream. So I'm going to go ahead and write down what we need to make that for this weekend, and also, you know, finish going through these books to see if I can find anything else that she may enjoy. And of course, we'll let her go through them as well and see if she can pick out some other easy projects for us to do at home. So far, the recipe is pretty straightforward. It's similar to the one that I've used in the past to make homemade butter in a jar. And I think I already have a lot of these ingredients at the house, so we probably won't have to hit up the grocery store for too many items. Alright, and let's see here. Now it doesn't say what type of salt. I'm going to assume that regular iodized. Not sure. We'll check that out online just to be on the safe side. But as you can see here, there's really not too much needed to complete this science project. You have to have some resealable plastic bags. One goes on inside the other, so I'm assuming a quart and gallon should do. Whole milk or cream. I'll probably go with the heavy cream to make it a little bit easier for her. Granulated sugar, just 2 tablespoons, vanilla extract, a teaspoon, some bagged ice, and some salt. So basically what you're going to be doing is mixing up the ingredients other than the ice and salt. They go in the exterior bag. So the interior bag gets the milk, the granulated sugar, and the vanilla extract. You seal that bag up and then put it inside of the larger bag that contains the ice and salt, and let the kids squish stuff around. They say that it will take at least 10 minutes to make the ice cream. Hopefully she will stay interested in the project long enough to turn it into ice cream. We'll see how that goes, and we'll keep you posted. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a look and see what else I can find in these two books as projects for this weekend. Right, I finished going through the Utterly Amazing Science book, and I found several potential projects in addition to the ice cream ones. This one's about surface tension, inertia. We've also got some things to do with gravity, hot to cold, some static electricity type stuff. Basically, I have all of these items at home. I put a little asterisk by the balloon hovercraft because I may or may not have all of the items. It requires a balloon, which I have balloons. The little caps that go on top of the water bottles, the pull-up ones, I'm not quite so sure about that. and a DVD or CD. I do have those, so might be a little bit iffy on the water bottle thing. We may have to go out and buy some bottled water so that we can have the items needed for this particular science experiment. Now I'm going to go ahead and check out the other book. I can already tell that there's going to be a lot of experiments in this book that we're going to be able to use, and some of them look like a whole lot of fun. I also love the fact that the illustrations are so easy, so the kids can actually read the instructions as well, which is a total bonus for us. I mean, look at this thing. You're making a little parachute man out of clay and paper clips, and then letting the kids learn about air and gravity and all that good stuff. So definitely think we're going to be doing a lot of activities from this book. We may need to go ahead and check it out at the library for an extended period of time. And if they go really well, we may go ahead and actually purchase a copy. This book, let's see, when was it made? See if I can find the publishing date. 2007, I guess. Maybe? No? Hold on, let's see. Copyright 2007. So yeah, it's an older book, but it's got lots and lots of projects. You can see it does physical sciences, human body, nature. That's a big one for us because we can do it outside, and it may fall into our citizen scientist program. We got bug collection, which, speaking of bugs, if you remember a while back, we did a video that included Trinity's tadpole catching capabilities. She caught some tadpoles from the baby pool, and I told her she could bring them inside and see if she could bring them to adulthood and actually watch them turn into frogs. And I am pleased to report that at this point, some of them have the start of legs. So I'm going to go ahead and let you take a peek at how her little tadpoles are doing, and I think she's going to be really excited when she comes here this weekend and checks them out for herself. All right, so this is the tadpole container. Now, they were all visible earlier. They moved around a bit when I came in the room. They sensed the vibrations on the floor, I think, and they all kind of scattered. Michael has a bubbler hooked up to it, same one that we use when we go fishing for the live well, and he stuck air filters in there for them to climb up on when they get their little land legs completely intact. And he throws in fish food, and they have actually been eating the fish food, which is kind of funky, the fish flakes. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on the water. Let's see what happens when I do that. Let's see, or not the water, but the bubbler. See if I can do this one-handed. Apparently not. Oh, they're moving. They're like, what is going on? Ah. There we go. Ooh, that bubbler needs some new batteries. You see him just swirl away? There he is. Hi, guy. What's shaking? There's one of the tadpoles. And they're fascinated with the phone. I don't think you can really see from this angle the start of their little legs, but some of them are at that point in their progress. You see the one swimming around there. I apologize for the clarity of the video. The bowl makes it kind of hard to give you a clear view. These guys are chilling in the office with me. Like I said before, the office, my office, doubles as Trinity's bedroom. So I often find myself amongst frogs, tadpoles, rocks, feathers, all the other great things she collects from the great outdoors on our adventures. And I promise you, as these little tadpoles mature, we will go ahead and continue to give you updates on them. I'm not sure how this will turn out. We have never actually done this before, so it's a learning process. We'll see what happens. Alright, now I brought the tadpole fishbowl, as you can see, into the kitchen in the hopes of giving you a better look at these guys. And we'll go around the different angles. You can see them zipping around in there. They are still very much alive, and they have been in here for a week already. And they look like they're dead, but see, they're not. They kind of chill at the bottom, but they move. See? There they go. They're not too happy when I go banging on the glass. I probably stress them out, so I don't want to do it too much. And again, we use the bubbler to periodically reoxygenate the water. And that, the little stuff at the bottom, some of it's charcoal that fell out of the charcoal filters. Michael came up with that idea. I think it's a pretty brilliant idea. Like he said, it gives them something to hide in, climb on top of, and we're hoping that the charcoal will help filter out the water a little bit. Come on, guys, don't you want to be on YouTube? Apparently not. Alright, well, like I said, we will definitely keep you posted on how well these guys do. And maybe we'll all learn a little bit more about the frog's life cycle. I wanted to show you these too. Your local library likely has other books that you can use to teach the kids, and they'll fit right in with your science experiments. For Trinity, we got the Nature's Children Frogs book and some backyard habitats. She's studying habitats in school too. We got some dinosaur books. She's fascinated with those now because she has some new friends in school that like dinosaurs, so we're going to do that. And she definitely is all girls. She loves fairies and unicorns and things like that. So we got some of those to help her read, you know, inspire her to read. And we got some books about fish too, because she loves to go fishing with her daddy. So we're going to go ahead and add those in with our weekend science experiments and tadpole project. And before we go today, I just wanted to show you something else that we're doing with her. If you go online, you can find lots of information about the frog life cycle. We're on this Home Science Tools site, and it tells about the 4 different stages. And from what I can tell, we are probably somewhere between stages 2 and 3, because some of the tadpoles are showing legs, teeny tiny ones. The length of the tail also plays a role, and some of our little guys have big tails, some don't. But anyway, this site also gives you access to free worksheets like this one about the life cycle of the frog. It gives the kids a chance to draw and cut and paste and practice their fine motor skills as they're learning about the frog. So we're going to go ahead and see about printing off this worksheet so she can do that with us this weekend as well. But there's really, you know, a lot of different things that you can do with the kids nowadays at home to help support what they're learning in school, and, you know, to teach them other things as well, just by incorporating the free stuff that you find online, the free stuff from the library, and things that, you know, you can just pick up in nature. So we encourage you, if you've got small kids, to go ahead and give it a try. We know Trinity absolutely loves it. The Junior Ranger program that she was in is completely free. She actually got a big kick out of that. You find them at the parks, national and state parks. And now we've moved on to the Citizen Scientist programs. She's a little bit too young in a lot of ways for the Citizen Science program, so we are modifying it, taking the programs and modifying them to suit her needs and our needs. And it's working out pretty well. So, you know, go ahead, get outside, give it a try. Let the kids learn while they're getting some fresh air. It's a good thing.